Good morning, everyone. Happy energy reading. I'm Terry. It's so great to see you guys again. Happy another day of being human. So y'all know what I'm doing. I am picking out some cards here so that we can take an energetic temperature check to see what the potentials and possibilities of today might be like. Now, of course, you choose your own reality every day. You create your own reality based on the present moment and your choices that you make. So you can take your past with you, or you can create a whole entire new future. That's your choice, and it's totally up to you. So don't be married to what I say here, because again, they're just potentials and possibilities. Plus, I'm reading for the collective, which means that not all this information is going to resonate with everyone. So just take what does, toss what doesn't. And if you'd like something more personal, more private, we can definitely arrange that. All you got to do is click on my website, terriehuberman.com. There's a section there that says book a reading. Go ahead, book the reading you want, the length of time you want. Everything is done online, super easy, right there and then. And for the remainder of February, I am giving a $10 discount for any compatibility readings if you use the code CR2020 at checkout. So I've got my cards here. Shall we do a reveal and see what today might look like? Yes, Terry, let's do it. All right, here we go. We have the Two of Spades. I always get spades and clubs mixed up. These are spades, Two of Spades. We have La Muerte. We have Music. And we have the Messenger of Air. So this is the energy that we're working with today. We have the Messenger of Air. We have Music. We have La Muerte. And we have the Two of Spades. So let me put this together for us. Oh, tired. All right, let's see here. Okay, this could be a sense of pride. This could be a sense of pride, and not pride in a good way, like, I'm proud of myself, I'm doing so good. This is more like egotistical pride. Like, yeah, I thought I got this right. Like, yeah, this time it's right. Yeah. But, the cockiness kind of pride. Let's call it cocky pride. Let's call it cocky pride. Today there's going to be a sense of you having cocky pride. And when I say you, I mean it's everyone or people around you. So this cocky prideness, be aware of it. Be aware of being on the receiving end and on the giving end. Like if you're a receiver of this cocky pride, it's like, try and look at it like, that person thinks he or she knows everything. Like, okay. Sure. So just kind of like, don't take that cocky pride as, don't take it personal. Just be like, sure. Okay, whatever. Because this is telling me that there's like some sort of thought process. And again, we have spades, which for me is thought process as well. And air is very thinky. That you may have jumped to conclusions. That's it. You may have jumped to conclusions, which is causing you to either have or be on the receiving end of that person who jumped to conclusions, that everything is just dandy and fine without giving it space because you got so excited about something, right? So if that's if you're on the receiving end, just know that it's like, I feel like it could cause some loneliness, which is okay because like that separation between you and someone, because this does feel like it can be, I don't want to say relationship oriented, like, well, it's relationship oriented, but it's not specifically romantic. It's not necessarily a lover. This could be a friendship even, where one of you guys was just like so sure something was going to go, one way. Open your big fat mouth. And the person you were opening up your mouth to was like, dude, what is up with that? And that act of you being so prideful and cocky that things were so going to turn out, like, oh yeah, this is so going to turn out, causes separation between you two, and the person on the receiving end is kind of like, yeah, whatever. So here's what I want to say about that. Like, that could very well either have recently happened or is in the process of happening. So you jump to conclusions, right? Very Mercury retrograde, actually, to like do that, you know, like miscommunication, like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Why did I say that? And like, now this person feels bad, and it's like, shit, right? Now, here's the thing is, like, you got super excited, Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, having that big fat mouth of yours. You got super excited. And you really thought this was like an intuitive type thing. But you know what? It's like, you didn't really trust the process. What you trusted was the facade of what looked like it was going to be a great choice or decision to make. And all you did was just kind of like, and I hate to say this, but end a friendship, ruin a friendship, pause a friendship, because there's a closing to this whole thing. And it just definitely feels like you screwed up. You screwed up. So, you know, today is a day to take responsibility, or whenever you watch this, because you may not be, these readings can be timeless. So you might come across this video months from now, you know, but you screwed up, and there's going to need to be a reconciliation, a repair, or something along those lines, because you got away with it. Like, you just got way too excited. You opened your big fat mouth. You had some prideful cockiness. You thought things were going to go one way, but they actually ended up going another. So now you got to take your foot out of your mouth, and now you got to apologize or repair or reconnect. I mean, unless the friendship or relationship just doesn't mean anything to you, but it is going to be up to you to do the repair. Because not that you really hurt the other person's feelings, but the other person, whoever received this, was just kind of like, psh, I don't need this. I'm stepping away. So there's some sort of disconnect. There's some sort of like, I can't remember, wasn't yesterday's reading about separation? So this is kind of like a continuation. I think yesterday was separation, but yesterday felt more like it was romantic, in the romantic department. This may not be in the romantic department, or there's like an air of romance, or I don't know. Yesterday felt more romantic than today is just more of like the platonic, like, you know. So, you know, you get to make the choice and decision either today or when this comes about, like, do you want to repair this? Do you want to reconnect? What is it that you want to do? And go for it. Fight for it. If you do want to do it, fight for it, because messes can always be cleaned up. Repair is I'm so big on repair. I really do feel that you can forgive someone for their actions. You don't forget. It's not like everything's fine and you just forget and it's like you push your feelings aside. No, but forgiveness can be a type of peace, because forgiveness energetically neutralizes you. Now, that doesn't mean you have to forget in their time, like just because they're apologizing or they're repairing with you or trying to reconnect or reestablish, just because they want it in a certain time doesn't mean you have to do it in their time. You can totally do it in your time, and take your time. Take your time in the forgiving process, but never forget. That's information. Take it in the back of your head, store it there, and just go, okay, this person has the potential to do this. Or if they do it again, this is like a character trait, and like, do I want to deal with it? So, you know, just know that these actions we take do have repercussions. And that's the whole thing about having this human experience, is that when it comes to relating relationships, it doesn't matter. Even if it's like you have a relationship with your bartender, right? You order a drink, maybe it's your same bartender that you see all the time. You know, maybe you have, I don't know, at the supermarkets, the person who bags your groceries, right? you might get to know them because you go over and over and over again. You have a relationship. So this relationship could be mother and son. It could be sisters. It could be best friends. It could be lovers. I mean, it doesn't just have to be. But there is a sense of closeness. Like this does cause a rift. This causes a rift. So if you're the one that has that cocky pride because you thought something was just going to go some way and you're like, I'm going to talk about it and blah, blah, blah. Just be prepared for the repercussions. That's all. And then just repair. Fix, repair it. What am I always saying to you guys? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to you. And stay connected to me, of course. And you can do that by checking me out at terriehuberman.com. This forgiving and this repair process of, apologizing is an amazing way to connect. It really is an amazing way to connect. Be mature, be adult. You can do this. And I'll see ya on the flip side.